So the guys who are paid fee, you will get the Google Drive link regarding sessions. And in that Google Drive link today, I'll place the materials, guys, assignments and materials. You try to check that materials once, okay?
Sir, today is my first class, sir.
Naveen Kumar, yeah. Naveen Kumar, today try to check. I'll share you one link for you. Okay, so here we can find last classes recorded sessions. Okay, try to check the recorded sessions.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Praveen Kumar protectedtest.com slash CA 9 a.m. Core Advanced 9 a.m. When you open this link, now you try to open this link once, please. Yes, and if anyone is a new, otherwise, if anyone is missed the previous classes, you try to check this. If anyone missed the previous classes, try to open this protectedtest.com slash CA 9 a.m. When you open this, it is asking password, right? There's the password for that link is Java. JAVA is the password. Yeah, but it's no problem. They'll update you by 11 o'clock. Okay, they'll give the Google Drive access by 11 o'clock because that person will come by 11 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
It's open.
It's open. The password is Java. You type JAVA is the password. So here video links on tab is there, right? Yeah, this is a video 1, 2, 3 is there. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And yesterday video is also uploaded and just youtube.com. Once if you paid the fees, these all the videos you'll get the Google Drive link directly and we will get the materials and all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
CoreJava by Ratan 9 a.m. Yeah, CoreJava by Ratan 9 a.m. Yeah, 17 hours. So this is at the class 4. Yeah. Total 4 classes done, right? Today is 5th class, it seems. Yeah, total 4 classes are done, guys. 4 class videos are present here. You try to check that videos, okay? Yeah. Sir, paid fair reply mail also, but came out no Google Drive link. Deepak, today if you paid, you will get by 11 o'clock. You paid yesterday after 11 o'clock. If you paid yesterday after 11 o'clock in the morning, so today you will get the 11 o'clock. Yesterday 11 a.m. after 11 a.m. So today 11 o'clock you'll get the link. Okay.
Hello.
Because they'll update the payment in the in the morning 10 o'clock basically. Okay. Yeah, today morning 10 o'clock they'll update the payment and they'll send you the Google link. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, please?
Hello.
Hello. Tell me, yaar.
Sir, I have paid for both core and advance. They are only sending me to the core. Can you include me in the advance also?
Yeah. Now they'll include. Today they'll include.
No, I mean they are understanding that I will be attending first core and then
Yeah. I understood. You attended to CoreJava, Advanced Java. You got the Google link of only CoreJava.
right.
Okay. So Advanced Java today by 12 o'clock. Before 12 o'clock, we'll get the link. Okay. We try to check that link.
Okay, sir.
That's the point.
And there will be a new meeting link from tomorrow.
Hello. Yeah. Guys, to yesterday done the first application, first step. We are discussing first step, guys. Is it clear now? So here you can see. Actually, we install Edit Plus, right? In Edit Plus, we are writing the code, guys, basically. So this is Edit Plus. Yesterday I shown this is symbol. So here you can go to the file menu. So here you can go to the file menu, click on new. You can select the Java, right? You can select the Java here. Java is object oriented, so deals with the classes. Java is everything is object oriented, deals with the classes means declare the class using class keyword. Class name is called test class. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Means no, we can't write the logics directly inside the class. That's what inside the class we define the main method. Yes, inside the class we define the main method. Inside the main method, we write the message like Ratan will, right? Because you get the message like Ratan world. So yesterday I said one point inside the class, one class we can't write the complete logics. That's why application point of view you have the multiple classes, right? We have the class A and what we have the class B, right? Yeah, we have the class A and class B. Guys, my application contains how many classes total here? Guys, total how many user defined classes I define? How many user defined classes means I define like please respond here. How many user defined classes? Three user defined classes, right? And how many predefined classes I'm using means here we are using two predefined classes, system class and what string class, right? Yeah, these two predefined classes belongs to the java.lang package. These two classes belongs to java.lang package. That's what we need to import java.lang.system class, and we need to import like java.lang.what string class, right? Exactly. Because yesterday this is the first step we done, writing the application, right? Yeah, that is a step one, like write the application, right? Yeah, step one is like write the application. So write the application, right? Exactly. Guys, the step two we can write now. Coming to the step two, guys, what after writing the application, what is the second step? Tell me here. Guys, after writing the application, save the application, right? Exactly. Save the application means definitely save the application using what is extension? Save the application using what? Using .java extension, right? Guys, definitely we need to save the code using what? .java extension or not? Exactly. Guys, save the application using .java extension, guys. But before saving, we need to check the point, one point, a small point. Before saving, you need to check if application contains any public class or not. Guys, test class, A class, B class is there, right? Now we need to check application contains any public class. Public class means what? Just in front of the class, public modifier is there. This is called what? A public class, right? Okay, this is what public class, right? Yeah, if the application contains public class, if the application contains public class, then you must save this code using public class name here. What is the public class name here? Test, right? If the application contains public class, if the application contains what? Public class, then save the application using what? Public class name, right? Because if the application contains public class, we need to save this code using public class name here. What is the public class name here? Test, right? We must to save this code using test.java. Okay. No, sir. I have A is public. Then you should save the application A.java. B is public. Then we need to save the code using B.java, right?
So how many public classes we can write in one application? One only
public class. We need to save the code using public class name, right? Okay. We need to write the code using public class name, guys. Sir, I have the okay. There is no public class at all. Guys, now my source file contains. This is called source file, guys. Here, do you have any public class now? Guys, here, do you have any public class now? There is no public class, right?
No.
If there is no public class, we can save the application using any name, no problem. Okay. So if there is no public class, Okay. Then we can save the application. We can save the application. Tell me, application using what? Any name, right? Because if the application contains public class, then save the application using public class name. If there is no public class, then we can save the application using any name, right? Exactly. Sir, you said application contains public class name, no public class, any name, that will be fine. But sir, here I have the two public classes, sir. Then what is the situation? Guys, now tell me if the two public classes are there, then what is the situation?
Can we use any one of them?
Yeah, can we use any one of them means wrong because the source file is allows to declare only one public class basically.
Okay.
Okay, one file is allowed one because application point of view we can define multiple source files, right? Multiple source files you need to write, right? Like customer.java, product.java, services.java, model.java, like multiple source files you can define. So one source file is allows to declare what one public class, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Guys, inside the source file, how many public class are allowed means?
Only one.
Exactly. Guys, the source file is allows to declare. The source file is allows to declare only one public class, right? Exactly. Guys, the source file is allows to declare what? How many public classes?
Only one public.
One public class, right? Exactly. Because if you declare more than one public class, definitely you'll get the error message. Okay. That is the point, guys. Guys, that's the reason. Now, can you please save this code? Press Control S to save. Okay. Otherwise, go to the file menu, click on save, right? Control S you can type. Just a Control S, guys. Save it. Save it in local disk E. Let me create one folder so let me create one folder new. Let me create the folder. What the folder, guys? Here, CoreJava 9am, right? Yeah, CoreJava 9am folder I'm creating. I think this folder is already present. Yeah, something like Java 9am folder I'm creating. Oh my god. Yeah, good. Guys, let me just make the folder name is what? Java 9am folder, right? Exactly. Guys, in the Java 9am folder, I can save this code. Guys, tell me, previous my source file contains any public class? I think there is no public class, right?
No.
There is no public class, right? If there is no public class means we can save the code using any name, right?
Yes.
You can save the code what using any name, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Guys, that's what can I save the code using Ratan.java here? Ratan.java, right? And
Okay.
here we no need to give the .java because it is by default saving as a what .java only, right? Just we can give the file name. Just we can give the tell me, just we can give what file name, right?
File name, right?
Just we can give the file name. It is automatically saved as a .java, right? It is automatically saved as what .java.
Yeah.
Or if you
Yes.
give like .java also, it is not a problem, but not recommended, right? Yes. Giving like just Ratan is recommended, Ratan.java is recommended.
Ratan.
Yes,
That's it.
Ratan is recommended. That is a standard because if you give Ratan, automatically it is saved as a .java only, right? That's what, guys. Even if you give Ratan.java also, any problem means there is no problem, right? Exactly. Is it clear now? Yeah. Guys, local disk local disk E, I'm creating folder. What the folder, guys, here? Java. Tell me here, 9am folder, right? Here, what the file is created here? What the file is created means Ratan file, right? Exactly. Guys, this is my file location basically. Okay. Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if the application contains public class, so then public class name. If there is no public class, we can use any name to save the application. Any name in the sense like your name or my name, guys. Don't save the application using any name.java. This guy is very dangerous. Some guys
So
will
wait,
say,
can we save as test.java also, right?
any name you can use. It's not a problem. Any name means you can use test class, A class, B class, or your name or my name. Any name you can use. But if
Yeah,
public class is there, we can save the application using what a public class name, right?
yeah. Yes, correct.
Using public class name, right? The source file is allowed to declare how many public classes?
Only one public.
Only one public class, right? Exactly. Guys, tell me the file location. What's the file location, guys? Local disk E. Then we created Java 9am, right? Java 9am. So here we can save the application is what? Ratan.java file, right? Exactly. Guys, that is basically step 2. Guys, step 2 is clear?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Today festival, yeah. Try to learn some points. After learning some, after getting some knowledge, you get some feeling, right? That feeling is important, yeah. When compared to festival feeling, this feeling is will give more satisfaction, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
That's what. Only Sunday is enjoy party. Sunday is enjoyment day. So remaining days what?
Correct.
Try to learn some content. Try to get some knowledge. Try to do work. Even festival you can enjoy. It's not a problem. But at least 1 hour is not taking the class is very good. Not a problem. Okay. I think save the code is clear, everyone. Application saving is done, right? Yeah. And step 3 here, compilation process, guys. Compilation process. Guys, once the application is saved, application is ready, then we need to check what? Guys, what is the compilation process? The compilation process will take care by the Java compiler. Then tell
Yes,
me,
sir.
guys, what is the compilation? What is the intention of doing compilation?
Checking for checking errors.
Once you written the code, maybe you done some mistakes, right? Definitely. You done some mistakes, semicolons missing, spelling mistakes. You definitely will do some mistakes, right? Then we need to compile the code or not. We need to compile the code, right? Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We need to compile the code. Checking syntax errors, guys. Java compilation, compile the application using compile the application. Guys, compile application using which command here? Java C command. Guys, compile the application using Java C command, right? Exactly. The syntax will be Java C, the file name is just Java C, you can give the file name. Java compiler, Java C means Java compiler. The file name is what, guys? Ratan.java, right? Exactly. That's the file name, guys. Guys, compile application using which command? Compile application using what? Java C command, right?
Java.
So Java C, we need to give a file name, right? So Java C, the file name is what? Ratan.java, right? Exactly. Guys, see, when you compile application, the compiler will do the two actions, guys. The compiler will do the two actions. First, when you're trying to compile application, compiler checks the syntax errors. Guys, compiler checks what? Syntax errors. Syntax errors means semicolons missing, spelling mistake, these are right. Compiler check the syntax errors. If any error, compiler generates what? Compiler generates what? Error message, right? Exactly. Guys, compiler check the syntax errors. Syntax error, if any error, compiler generates what? Error message, right? Guys, compiler generates syntax error.
Right,
It will generate error message. But assume your application is perfect. Your written the code is perfect. Okay. If there is no errors in source file, if there is no errors, tell me if there is no errors in source file, then what happened here? If there is no errors in source file means, then what happened? Guess if application
code will run. The code will run, execute.
Compile successful.
Compilation complete.
Compile successful.
Compile successful means what happened?
It will convert the code into bytecode.
That is the conversion process, right? Yeah, that is the important thing. Yeah, it will convert the bytecode. Avinash, yeah. Avanisha, yeah, fine. If there is no errors in source file, guys, if there is no errors in source file, then compiler translate your .java file to, guys, .java file to what?
Dot class.
File, right? Exactly. Okay, that point is important. Compiler translate what? .java file to what? .class file, right? Yeah, guys, it means once the compilation process is success, which files will be generated here? Guys, once the compilation guys, I know
Dot class.
I know CoreJava very well. So you guys please respond and try to understand the concepts, okay? And if you have any questions, try to ask the questions. Don't so don't say silence, please, because you are paying some fees. You need to get the subject. If there is no errors in source file, guys, compiler translate .java file to which file here? .class file, right? Exactly. Sir, okay, .java means Ratan.java, sir. What is the name of the .class file, sir? Sir, tell me, sir, what is the .class file name? My dear sirs and madams.
Ratan.class.
Ratan.class.
No, sir, I think a tester.class.
You speaker, sir, Speaker, Srihari, Samir. Speakers, please respond. Remaining guys, please silence. Speaker, Srihari.
Sir, test.class.
Only test.class.
Not only test.class, there is two more classes are there, A and B.
Guys, if I ask the questions tomorrow, you will not come to the classes, huh? Or no problem, or if you want to ask me the questions, I'll ask the questions. Huh? Last class, what happened, Sir is asking more questions, I will not come to the classes. He given the, feedback to the office like that. Oh, yeah.
Asking questions only will stick in our mind, like
no, they are not interested
remember.
They are not interested to listen the questions first of all. Your as faculty
communication is important.
That we know in the real time point of view. Students point of view, are faculty you teach. Listening or not listening, it is our choice.
Because they don't know, so communication is important. They don't know, I think.
Guys, compiler check the syntax errors. Yeah, just normal talk, guys. Don't take personally, huh? Speaker, theory, Vijay, Udaya Srinivas, Redamai. You guys are very dangerous. Even you are not entering mobile numbers properly. 1, 2, 3, 4 mobile number. Mail ID is a@b.com under. Because they are trying to follow up, right? So guys, paid fees are not right. Please pay the fees. They all are entering wrong numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. A@b a.b@gmail.com. One name. Email ID. Guys, what the responsibility of the compiler? Tell me. Compiler check the. Guys, compiler checks the
syntax.
Compiler check the syntax errors. If any errors, compiler generates error message. If there is no errors, guys, my application is perfect. If there is no errors, if there is no errors in source file, then compiler translate what .java file to class file. Yeah, .java file to what .class file, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, how many .class files are generated means go and check the location once. Oh, I think we didn't compile, right? Here we written the code. Guys, compile application using command prompt. Just open the command prompt. I hope everyone knows, right, how to open the command prompt. Yes. Yeah, this is a command prompt. Guys, initially, where is the control?
C drive.
But where is your file?
Home directory.
E drive.
E drive, right? Then how to move to the E directory? E directory, CD. Right? E colon. Cool. Okay. E colon. Directory means E colon. Folder means change folder, like change directory. Okay.
Okay.
It's a disk, right? Local disk E means
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
E colon. Then change directly to what? Java 9 name file, right? Guys, Java 9 name file.
Yeah, correct.
Here my file is there. Okay. Guys, to compile application, what we need to do to compile application? So open the command prompt, move to what? Tell me here,
File
move to
location.
file location. Okay, this is the one approach, guys. But in generally, paid classes, they're going for this approach, guys. But application point of view, the developers don't open the command prompt and don't go to the location directly like this. What we will do means smart work you have to do. Go to the file location. This file I want to compile. Which file you want to compile? Go to the file location. I think this is address bar, right? What you can say? This is address bar. In address bar, just to type the CMD, click on enter button. In address bar itself, type the CMD, click on enter button. Then what happened, guys?
The command prompt open to that.
Command prompt is open directly to that location, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Which one is recommended? To open the to compile application, open the command prompt, move to the location recommended, or to compile application, go to file location, in address bar, ADDRESS, in address bar. Tell me, guys, in address bar.
And type
CMD.
In address bar, type CMD, right? In address bar, type CMD, click on enter, right? Exactly. Then directly command prompt is open to that location or not? Guys, which one is
Yes.
recommended?
yes, sir.
But if there are more than one file at that location, then
Yeah, in real time, we'll do the Eclipse ID, right? In the Eclipse ID, we are not responsible to even compile. Code is auto compiled. So compilation, when you write the code, when you write the line, code automatically compiled. Okay. So we don't have situation like these command prompts and all. That's just normal way. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. To development, we are going for the ID. Production, different thing. Okay. So to compile application, go to the file. This is only for the classroom example purpose. Okay. To compile application, go to the file location. In address bar, type the CMD. And these days, the stupid guys in paid classes, we have one concept like JShell, right? Something like maybe you heard or not, I don't know. We have JShell concept is there basically. JShell means like JSL is just like command prompt approach. In Python we have the Python console. Same way, this Java people, they are copied from Python. They copied from Python in the JShell program. They given the name is like JShell basically. Java 15th version bin folder is there. JShell is there. This is the JShell basically. Once if you open the JShell exe file, this is exe file, guys. I'll show you this is later, okay? But try to understand what I'm trying to say. JShell is like this is the environment, guys. In the JShell, just you can write the SOP statements and some calculations point of view, okay? Some calculations point of view. And this JShell, they are spending almost 10 days or 15 days to do this A plus B addition operation, yeah? To print this hello world messages like this. Array edit plus only we are not using at real time to write the code. Then who will use these JShells and all? Then what is the use of doing the SOP statements here and declaring like into num1 equal to 10, num1 equal to 10, into num2 equal to 20, into result equal to num1 plus what? Num2. Okay. Result is how much, guys? 30. They are showing this kind of code here in JShell. What is the use of this code here? Is there any use is there here?
No.
Array edit plus approach only we are not using in real time. Then who
I
will
think,
use
sir, it is using lambda features.
here?
It is using lambda features, I think.
Java 8. Java 8 means we are using lambda features basically, mostly functional interfaces, lambda expressions, method references, right? And concurrent programming, right? Those will use it, but these are stupid things. Okay, fine. We are at compilation process, right? Guys, to compile application, go to the file location, in address bar type the CMD, click on enter. This is the better approach, right? Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then we can compile the code, guys. How to compile? Syntax is what? Java C. Java C, the file name is what? Ratan.java, right? Java C space file name. Ratan.java is a file name, right? Exactly. Guys, click on enter button. Then what happened? Oh, I didn't do any mistakes, right? That's what code is compiled properly. Do one thing, guys. Do any mistake. I removed semicolon, right? So semicolon missing is also error. That's what, guys. If we are doing any mistake, it shows error message. Semicolon expected. Line number is 7.
7.
Okay, line number 7. Go to line number 7. Put the semicolon, guys. The guys who will read the more errors. Okay, the guys who are patient to read the more errors, then will become a very good developer in the real time. Guys, because Java errors are common. Okay, frequently errors you will get. You try to check the error, rectify the error. In future, when you get the same error, immediately you're in a position to say, okay, that is the reason. Just you can check that null value is coming. Guys, see, like that in real time now, the senior guys like me, when I see the error, I can identify what the problem is going on. Mostly, not like all cases, but most of the cases, which are like frequently what the errors we got, right? Yes or no? Like that, you try to read the errors carefully, guys. Read the errors carefully. Okay. Guys, see one thing. Here I removed static means T is missed here. Because when you compile application, the compilation showing like identifier is expected. So static is basically like an identifier is expected, right? Yeah. Because if I remove the system class is there in the system, I remove like yes. S is a small cat, right? I'm writing. Because immediately got the package does not exist, something like that, guys. When you got the errors, try to rectify the errors, right? Yeah. After rectifying the errors, guys, now compile it. Now code is compiled. Guys, if there is no errors, right? No errors means then what happened now? Your .java file is translated to
.class.
.java file is translated to
.class.
Then what is the name of the .class file? What
Space
is
A
the
and B.
name of the .class file? That is a question. Go and check the file location, guys. This is the file location, right? Yeah, in the file location, you can try to check how many class files are there. Type, you can see type is a class. How many classes?
3.
How many
3 classes.
3 classes.
3 classes, right? Guys, this is a backup file. BAK means backup file. This is given by edit plus. It is not Java related. Even the main file is deleted, Java file is deleted, but the data is present in what? A backup file, right? Guys,
Yeah.
this is Ratan.java. This is the backup file is given by edit plus, not Java is given. This is given by edit plus backup file. Okay. Is it clear now? Remaining 3 class files. Guys, then who generating these class files?
Compiler.
Compiler check the syntax error. Then no syntax errors means what? Compiler only generating class file, right? Who generates class files means compiler. Based on what? Based on
the classes.
Based on the classes which are present in source file, right?
Okay.
My source file contains 20 classes means definitely after compilation, how many guys in entire project, how many .java files means maybe you took the 10 .java files, but 10 .java files, every .java file contains two files, right? Two classes, right? Then what happened here? Then how many,
20 classes.
20 classes will be generated, right? That depends on the classes which are present, not depends on the guys, not depends on what? Guys, it depends on the classes that are present. It's not depend on what?
Java file, the
Java
source file.
files. Exactly. That is the point what I'm expecting, right? Yeah. The dart class file generation is based on what? Number of classes present in the source file, guys. Not based on the file names, right? Yeah, there is a note, guys. Who generates dart class files? Compiler generates. Compiler generates dart class files based on what? Based on number of classes present in what? Number of classes present in what? Source file, right? Exactly. If the application contains 10 source number of classes present source file, right? Exactly. Guys, who generates dot class file means compiler, guys. Compiler generates dot class files, guys, but basic points, but important, right? Very, very important, guys. So how many dot Java files, how many dot class files are generated? Compiler generates dot class files based on what? Number of classes present in source file, right? Total how many classes are ready, guys? Total 3 classes. Test dot class, A dot class, B dot class, right? Total 3 classes are ready. Guys, what is the dot Java file contains? What kind of code you are writing?
Byte.
Dot class file contains what, sir? Yeah, Deepak.
Common understandable.
Dot Java file contains
high language code.
high level language, right?
Binary code.
High level language, right? Sir.
It is a byte code, right?
I think byte code.
I think we're in mute, Ratan. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. We can't hear you. Guys.
I think you are in mute.
No, Sarah pinged. Just wait for a minute.
Okay.
Hello? Guys. Durga sir is called just now saying uh, happy. Guys, that Java file contains what? High level language, right? High level language means what, guys? English, human understandable language. What you are saying, like human understandable language, right? Nothing but what, guys? English, right? Just you're writing the code using English format, guys. High level language, right? Exactly. Guys, what dart class file contains, dart class file contains intermediate code, guys. Dart class file contains what code here? Intermediate code. It means like between code, right? So dart class file contains intermediate code, guys. Nothing but what, nothing but byte code. Guys, dart class file contains what? Intermediate code, right? Nothing but which code, guys, here? Byte code. And we can say it's an intermediate code, or we can say it's a platform independent code also, yeah. Okay. So dart class platform independent code, right? Exactly. So dart class file contains intermediate code or platform independent code. What is that code? Means byte code, guys, basically. Guys, what is our code is clear, right? Byte code. So English code is converted into what? Some intermediate code that is called byte code, right? This dart class files you can run from any operating system, guys. The dart class files you can run from any operating system. That's what you can call it as a intermediate code, right? Guys, that's what you can call it as what? Intermediate code or not? Exactly. Yes, dart Java file contains high level language, nothing but human understandable language, nothing but English, right? Exactly. That is the dart Java file contains. But the dart class file contains, guys, dart class file contains intermediate code or what? Platform independent code, nothing but a byte code, right? So compilation process, everything is success means byte code is ready. That is nothing but intermediate code. Then that byte code will execute by JVM basically. Okay, that execution process that we will see in tomorrow class. Is it clear now? That execution part we will see in tomorrow class.
Can we see the dot class file right now?
See, this is the dart class file, right? This is the dart class file. If you want to see what is there in the dart class file,
Yes.
see, dart class file code is intermediate code. Byte code verifier one software is there. Okay, I will open that one. I will open that and I will show you that byte code. What is the byte code internally generated? Okay, but this is not right time because first you need to finish the basic concepts, right? So that later we'll focus on internal concept.
Okay.
That will be better, right?
Yeah.
Just remember the question. I have that what is a byte code and how to open the byte code. What is a byte code? How it will execute. I know this all, but initial classes, if I tell this all, we are not focused on the development or focus on the internal concepts, right?
Okay.
First you must become a developer, then you can focus on internal concept. It will be good actually. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Don't think too much about the JVM point of view and all, because JVM, how many things are happening, like that's out of thing, guys. Because developer first you need to focus on the coding part. Once if you're good at the coding, then think about the internal. But in our classes, we will check the coding part and internal part both. Okay, no worries about that. The time is time. Where the time comes, I'll show that point. Okay. Yeah. Guys, this is like almost all class 4 or class 5.
Five.
This is the class notes, guys. And try to complete the formalities, guys. Tomorrow we have the class, and Sunday I'll take the holiday. So tomorrow we have the class. You can join the class tomorrow, same timing, same meeting ID. Okay.
Okay.
Clear now? Yeah, but every day, please write the notes, please. Okay, don't postpone the notes, so that you'll get the clarity. What is the class is going on and how many days we done. You'll get the more information, right? Don't ignore this kind of things, guys. Sir, I have the material and I have this one. Don't ignore, please. Every day, put the day 1, day 2, day 3, write the notes. When you write the notes, you'll get the more clarity what we are doing, right? Paperwork, yeah. Paperwork is important, right? Rather than digital work.
Okay.
That's what, guys, do the paperwork. It means write the notes every day. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Just try to write the notes and try to complete the formalities, please. Still few events are not complete. Almost all 5 classes are done. Complete the formalities. Today I'll share that documents in the Google Drive link. Okay, the guys who are paid fees today will get the link. It's not a problem. And I'll share you the documents also, CoreJava material and Advance Java material, and even Python material also I'll share. Even Spring material also I will share. You enjoy. What are the materials that are prepared by myself? I place all the materials. Okay, enjoy in Google Drive. Bye guys. Tomorrow we'll meet. Tomorrow you have a class.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
You bye.
Right. Thank you,
Join
sir.
Advance Java class. Join Advance Java.